NBA players who dated gorgeous celebrities. Of course, NBA players, like all professional athletes, have fans who follow them, and in turn, they chase down a few as well. You don't have to look far for female companionship when you get to travel all over the world and get paid a lot of money. Because of the nature of the industry, standards can be low, high, and really high, and players find themselves landing A-list celebs, leaving everyone scratching their heads, then on their feet for that slow clap in astonishment, as it appears to be a rite of passage to the league. NBA players have the most famous position of any major sports athletes, not just because they're tall, but also because it's so easy to have people flock you, whether you have a big name or not. Basketball players are no longer in the spotlight in partnerships as they dive into the entertainment industry pool, but some do come up for air as the guy dating a celebrity more renowned than themselves. Here are the NBA players who have dated gorgeous celebrities: Dennis Rodman and Madonna. The NBA game of the 1990s was slow-paced and full of grit and grind. Dennis Rodman, a founding member of the Bad Boy Pistons, personified this more than any other player. Dennis was known for his rebounding and tough defense, but after joining the San Antonio Spurs, he went all Wesley Snipes and Demolition Guy and dyed his hair. In fact, Rodman became known for nearly anything other than his on-court performance, including speculation over what hair colour or piercing he would acquire next. Many were focused on his on-court theatrics, receiving technical and committing foolish fouls. Thus, his impact on the Spurs was difficult to assess. He didn't fit in, but they needed his 17 rebounds per game to advance to the West playoffs. While suspicion circulated, Madonna was spotted in the seats cheering for the Worm during the first round of the 1994 playoffs. She even went to Salt Lake City with him to see games 3 and 4, but the surrounding hoopla was far larger than the on-court product in 4 games. Malone and the Spurs were defeated 3-1 in the series. Rodzilla recently stated in an interview about their relationship that the Virgin promised him $20 million to get her pregnant. Madonna talked about having a baby all the time, and I believe she wanted every aspect of Dennis Rodman's marriage, children and life. He took up the phone one day while he was gambling in Vegas and Madonna said, I'm ovulating, oh young love." J.R. Smith and Rihanna. J.R. Smith and Rihanna dated briefly in 2013, but the Umbrella hitmaker parted ways with him following his antics in a Knicks uniform. Riri has always stated unequivocally that she is a wicked girl with good intentions. She's been famous since she was a teen pop phenomenon. She is now possibly the world's most famous vocalist. She is, without a doubt, an A1 example of Barbadian beauty. She was also called the sexiest woman alive by Esquire magazine in 2011 when she was only 23 years old. Many of us have made rash dating decisions in our youth, and Rihanna is no exception. The consequences for her relationship with Chris Brown is well known. Newer NBA fans, on the other hand, may not recall her dating the 2012-13 NBA 6th Man of the Year. This is due to the fact that this guy hasn't been significant in the NBA since misreading the Warriors scoreline against the Cavs in the 2018 NBA Finals. Kris Humphries and Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is a celebrity who does not require an introduction because we all know why she is famous. From her television presence to her business presence to her modelling. The world either loves her or hates her. Her expanding social media popularity has earned her tens of millions of Instagram and Twitter followers, which I suppose helps because she is married to rap icon Kanye West. Kardashian had 3 marriages, the most recent to NBA player Kris Humphries of the New Jersey Nets. Kris no longer needs an introduction because no one knew who he was before he proposed to Kim. She filed for divorce after 72 days of marriage in a 2-part story on her show. Whether the marriage was a publicity gimmick or not, it pulled Humphries off the map as quickly as it put him on, and they never saw him again. Tony Parker and Eva Longoria. Parker was married to Eva Longoria, the star of Desperate Housewives from 2007 to 2011. Parker and Longoria originally met in November 2004, but didn't publicly announce their relationship until August 2005. Their pair announced their engagement in November 2006, following a brief separation in September 2006. In July 2007, they got married in Paris. Parker and Longoria tied the knot in a short civil ceremony attended by around 40 family members and friends, followed by a spectacular wedding. Victoria Beckham, Felicity Huffman, William H. Macy, Michael Douglas, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and a number of Parker's San Antonio Spurs teammates were among the guests. Eva Longoria filed for divorce 3 years later after the Paris wedding in November 2010. She blamed the breakup on irreconcilable issues almost immediately. Rumours spread that Parker had been disloyal to Longoria. Parker and Longoria, on the other hand, have moved on and found happiness with new relationships. Lamar Odom and Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian is a well-known American television personality and member of the Kardashian family. Along with her sisters, she is one of the girls that plainly seek out tall, dark and gorgeous basketball players. Khloe married Los Angeles Lakers forward Lamar Odom in 2009 after only a month of dating. Their wedding was aired on television show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Odom became a household name for those who didn't know who he was. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. When it comes to their relationship, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union have never been hesitant to be open and honest. The pair met in February 2007, but their relationship didn't become public until more than 2 years later. Union had just divorced her first husband, former NFL star Chris Howard, after they announced their split in 2005, and Wade was still married to his then wife, Siobhan Funches, with whom he shares 2 children, Zaya and Zeri, when they first met. Union and Wade made their own romance public in 2010 and they married in 2014. Union became a stepmother to Wade's 2 children from his first marriage, as well as his son Xavier. Wade also looks for his nephew Devon Morris, Chris Webber and Tyra Banks. Chris Webber is a 5-time NBA All-Star who began and ended his career with the Golden State Warriors. Tyra Banks is a well-known model who was the first African-American woman to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. She was a Victoria's Secret angel for 8 years and one of the world's highest paid models. She began to focus her emphasis on the runway and began acting before established the long-running reality show America's Next Top Model. And you would be lying if you said you never watched her. Kendall Jenner and Blake Griffin, Ben Simmons, Devin Booker. Jenner's fixation with dating NBA players is out of this world. She has dated 3 players more than any other celebrity. She certainly has a passion for basketball. In September 2017, the YA novelist began dating the Brooklyn Nets power forward. Kendall was sighted courtside at numerous of Griffin's games and told Vogue in March 2018 that she was happy with the relationship. Later that month, the couple split. In May 2018, the Kendall and Kylie co-founder began dating Simmons. The summer romance was officially over in September of that year. They reconnected shortly after, saying they were having fun and hooking up. They separated in May 2019. The model then started hooking up informally with Phoenix Suns star Devin Booker. In June 2020, after generating romance rumours during a road trip together in April. On Valentine's Day in February 21, the couple made their romance Instagram official. After more than a year of dating, the model cheered on Booker during his Olympic performance in Tokyo. After 2 years together, the couple split in June 2022. They're using this time to reflect on themselves and determine whether a future together is meant to be. And there you have it, some of the most beautiful women that NBA players have dated. So how do you feel about their relationships?